Good morning. It's about 7 in the morning here in Shanghai, and I am turning 35 tomorrow. The 5th of August is my birthday, and I'm finally in this woods that I always like to visit. It's just actually next to a main road, but it's very quiet here and it's not very hot. Look at this. We don't have many things like this in downtown Shanghai, so I find it very pleasant and nice to sit here. So turning 35, how it feel like? Well, like I do feel old, and so this year I was relationship-wise, romantic relationship was there's a lot of turbulence, and the first time I think I had the courage to finally make it very clear to the other partner. So based on everyone's comments and suggestions, I think yes, you're right. I shouldn't be tolerating all those behavior. And what makes it worse is this part I haven't told anyone. I was like, okay, he runs this business. The person that he partnered business with, they were for a long time ago. They started with as friends with benefits, and I didn't know that until the end of last year. One of his friend's wife told me about this. It was shocking because 4 years of relationship, and then he hid the most important information, which I think I deserve to know because they worked together. I had the right to know that they were once intimate, and also at least they found each other physical attractive once before. So I guess as his girlfriend, and then he has a business partner who they actively work with, who was his sex with friends benefit friends before. I guess he would be nicer if he just told me this. But anyway, that was I finally can really set my own boundary and make it very clear what I like, what I do not like. Please don't do this. I'm ready to break up anytime. Like really, I'm not struggling anymore. I guess at the age of 35, I don't take this kind of stuff anymore. Just letting people step over my boundary, and then being good enough for you to love me. I guess that's just, now I try not to overthink about that. I feel like, look, if today you don't say, if I get out of the house, if you don't say, I love you, have a good day, then don't say it, it's fine. Before me, I would probably, why you didn't say you love me today? Stuff like that. And yes, and then as long as you take care of yourself, I mean, you're still very desirable. At the age of 35, you don't need to worry too much. You will be fine. Many people stay single for their whole life. So we will see. So yeah, turning 35, I wish I don't care about romantic relationship that much anymore, because that was the biggest anxiety between my 30 and 35. And about work, yeah, my job is very stable. They provide me good package and all that stuff. And it's not very busy. I like my job because what it provides me, but it also doesn't really have a purpose. So I hope in my next 5 to 6 years, I can focus on the vet study and later be a vet. At least I can help animals. And when I think about it, on my 30 and 35, I would just spending so much energy on romantic relationship, and because I was thinking, like, if I could have someone to take care of me, what's the point of working? That was just my main focus. But then I realized that you can't just have this Cinderella mindset. No one is gonna come over and save you. So unfortunately, you still need to work. And in my 30 to 35, I think I realized that I do not have a proper skill. A skill, for example, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, this kind of skill. I'm just saying an admin work. Even like the title sounds alright as an executive assistant, but still it's like admin or sales related kind of job. It's not like something you have an irreplaceable skill. Yeah, I wish I could work on that thing. I could come up with this because I always like animal. That was something at the back of my mind, but I could have just did some research early on. Maybe I would already be a vet right now. But anyway, what happened has happened. Better too late than never. So yeah, that's for work and future plan. And as for friends, I guess I talked about this in one video that, yeah, I don't want to spend too much effort on friends. I think same thing as romantic relationship. I still don't want to over invest in it. But I do think when you go out, sometimes it's kind of fun, help you to relax. Speaking about going out, alcohol, I will try to cut the amount of alcohol I consume, even I don't really drink much, but I will just try to do just one beer every time I go out and then avoid alcohol at any other events. When going out with colleagues, like company events, no alcohol at all. Maybe just like when you go out with friends. Health. I always like really cared about my health. But what I didn't do well was in the last couple of years, I do my health checkup on time, but I'm gonna do it a bit more intense. Like I'm gonna do like the precise area where the doctor said I need to be extra careful about, and I need to try to like stop myself from overthinking because that's really not good for your health. Family, I need to spend more time with my parents. They're getting old. And also looking forward to stay at the new apartment. It's finishing very soon. I don't know, like people turning 35, I could never imagine that. I would check out a picture when I was a kid. I can't believe that I'm already 35 this year. I'm turning approaching 40. That's crazy. It's crazy. 1991 and we're almost like a life crisis is coming. Well, anyway, I guess that's it. Just wanted to share about this nice view with you, and also a little bit of thoughts on the 35th birthday. Don't know. Just want to have a video when I look back when I'm 45 and what she thinks about this. And I also want to tell my 40-year-old self 5 years from now, I wish you are a vet by then. I wish you marry by then, happily. I wish you're healthy. Really, if I could wish my 40-year-old self something, that's it. Healthy, happily married, and a vet. That's it. Yeah. And then really that's it about today. I'm sorry, lately this week I have a lot of things going on. Renovating apartment, relationship struggle, trying to balance my work and studying. Even though my school hasn't started yet, I try to prepare. I try to get myself into this role of a student and someone study medicine. I to read related articles and get some exams. Like in China we have this exam that happened year before. Even though I don't quite understand everything, but I just try to read it. I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, that's it for today, and thank you very much for watching. It's just a little birthday reflections, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. Bye bye.